Hello, it's Sally here at Dotty B. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be starting on a new project. I can't really tell you what it's going to be yet because I don't even know what it's going to be. What I thought I've got picked up some scraps of that I've got lying around that kind of go with each other. So I've kind of got some scraps. And I've got this that I made a while back, this like backing fabric, which has got all the patchwork bits already on. So I made this a while ago for another project, but I'm going to use it today for something different. What I was lucky enough at Christmas to have a few books bought for me. One of them was this one here. This is by Mandy Patullo, and she does a lot of beautiful work. Some of this in this book isn't actually her work. This kind of thing is. This is what's kind of inspired me. She's using very scrappy fabric, but just looks absolutely beautiful. So she's kind of inspired me to do something. Like I say, this is her work, or this kind of patchworky type thing. These colours here, the red, whites and blues and creams and whatnot, have really inspired me as well. So that I'm kind of being, look at this here. Oh, look at that, it's gorgeous. This kind of a thing. Like a fabric collage where I'm going to have lots of coloured fabrics that go together, and it's not going to be a picture, it's just going to be something worked together that's going to look nice. That's what I'm feeling at the moment. Just to beautiful book, some lovely pictures in. As I say, some things aren't actually her work. She does picture other people's works as examples and whatnot, but there's a lot of her work as well in this. But the pieces that are inspiring me at the moment are the kind of collage work that isn't really, oh, that's not hers, this is another lady, Ali Ferguson. She does some beautiful work as well. But kind of the collage work, this kind of thing. I mean, I'll probably piece together, but I'm sure I will have something on the top of mine that will kind of look picturey like. I kind of like the oh, that's not hers either, but Liz Jones. Lovely vase of flowers there, but that's kind of what's inspiring me anyway. So I've just been messing around this morning and doing a few bits. So I thought I'm going to start with this because this has been lying around for a while. I don't know whether it's going to be, it could be a double page spread on one of my journals. I might do it that way. I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. So this is just the beginnings of figuring out what to do. So as I say, got this base piece and I've chosen some fabrics that I like as well. So these are just I've gone with kind of red, white, blues, creams, pink, into a mustard for the yellow and whatnot, but kind of keeping them in a kind of palette that kind of goes together like that. So that's that. I have started doing some little patchworky things. So I've kind of got a little bit of everything. I've gone through the stages. This is where I've got to now. And I thought, rather than go any further, I'm going to pop the camera on so that you can see what I can show you and you can see what I'm doing. I can show you what I'm doing. So I saw this on, I can't remember where, I know I saw it on Pinterest, but I can't find it at the moment. I couldn't find it again. It was patchwork and it was like, I don't know what kind of shape that's, I don't think it's a rhomboid, but I'm not sure what kind of parallelogram. I don't know what kind of shape it is, but it's kind of like almost like a half hexagon, if you like, that's kind of a long hexagon that's been cut into two. So I've had a go at this. I am not a quilter. So I will apologise to all quilters now who do quilting and do it the right way. I'm a little bit higgledy-piggledy and I don't do it the right way. I'm sure I don't, but I've kind of mushed it together. So this is how I'm going to do it anyway. Like I say, I apologise to all the quilters out there if you're watching and you're going to you're thinking, oh dear, what's she doing? She's making a mess of that. But this is the only way I can do it. I don't know how else to do it. So I've cut some pieces out. That's the shape that I want. I've cut a cardboard template out. So I've drawn, I've got about 12, yeah, 4, 4 and 4. So I've started to piece them together, but what I thought I'd do was just show you what I did from the beginning. So I got my cardboard template and drew out some paper templates that I can use for my pieces. So I've kind of cut round the template and then I just need to stitch that round now. I have got a needle. And I'm just going to stitch all the way around. I think I started there with the other ones. And just so it kind of basically looks like the shape that I want. So I'm just tacking these, oops a daisy, I'm tacking this fabric onto the paper piece. Those corners are quite easy to do, but when I get to the bottom, because the fabric it goes out, can you see that? And I know I should tuck it under and whatnot, but I was having such a job with it that I nearly gave up on doing this altogether. So I've kind of gone with it and just left them lying outside, if you like, all so you can see it at the moment. But I thought, well, when I sew the pieces together, you won't see it. So that's where my apology kind of comes in, because it is not properly patchwork. I don't know. I don't know how to patchwork. I'm just muddling, like I say, I'm just muddling through. So that's that. Scissors. I've not knotted it because I'm only going to unpick all the sewing round, the tacking. I'm going to be unpicking it. So as long as it holds for now, that's all I want. So that's doing its job. So next thing I do is I put them together. So I've got a pattern already with the kind of the up and down shapes, and then I think I have laid them out already I kind of want it like that. So that's how, I think it's like that, or is it like that? No, it can't be like that. It's like that. Anyway, so I am just going to take 2 pieces and pop them right sides together and just go along and join them up. I'm using a contrasting thread because I like this thread and I don't mind if it comes through, and I'm just picking up the edges and joining them together. How are you all today? Hope you're all okay. You finding time to stitch? I think I last did some stitching on Friday, Sunday today. I didn't do any yesterday at all because we decided we were going to have a tidy up around the house, and this room especially needed sorting because some of the cupboards were jam-packed with stuff that needed to go up in the loft really. So we've had a sort out and that's all gone up in the loft, and I have got lots and lots of room now, and I've been able to tidy up my room and it looks really nice. So I was really pleased with that. So I've got a little bit more space to put things. And it looks neater as well. I just hope that I'm going to remember where I've put everything, because that's the only problem. When you have a sort out and you find new places for things, then you can't remember where you've put them, because in your mind they're just in in the place where they used to be. So hopefully I'll be able to find which cupboard everything's in. And I've folded all my fabric up, so that looks nice and neat. And all the old ornaments have gone back up in the loft, or gone in the loft. Out the way. They're not being used. Okay, that's that one. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them there, isn't it? Okay, so that's that one. Goes on there. So I'm going to just rethread my needle. Do you ever just, you're in between projects, or you finish one project and don't know what to do next, and just, oh, I want to sew, but I don't know what to do? I must say, I have got my meditation snippet roll thing that I could do, but I just had the urge to do these little patchwork pieces and these colours. So I thought I'd have a go at that first. Just trying to make sure that all the lines line up okay. This is a great way to use up little pieces, although I'm using little pieces on my snippet roll. This is a great way to use up little pieces as well. Oh, I'll also need to show you how I made my template. What I did was I had, what did I do? I had some square paper. Well, it's not actually squared, it's got dots on it. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. It's got dots on it. Can hopefully see that. And then what I did was I had a few attempts, as you can see. I did this one first of all, and I thought, no, that's huge. I think that's too big. And then I did that one, which didn't quite look right. So I did this one. So what I did was, it's 1.5 centimetres at the top. I don't know what that is in inches, because I worked in centimetres for this. It's, what's that, a 1/2 and a 1/4. I'm really sorry, because I worked in centimetres for this. So it's 1.5 centimetres. And then where the middle lies, I did 3 centimetres. So the top is half of the bottom, if that makes sense. So whatever your bottom is, the bottom of this is 3 centimetres. So you do 1.5 centimetres for the top, and you can do it just as tall as you want. And then so as long as you get those two, the top and the bottom central, because I've marked the centre, then all you do is do your lines and then you just join them up. That's all I did, and I hope that's clear enough. I hope that was clear. Then all I did was I traced around that, and then traced onto that. You see I went wrong, but it's if I put it that way. So traced onto that, and then used that to cut out the paper pieces. So that's how I did my template. Like I said, I did try the big one first of all, and I thought, oh no, that's too big. It's going to dominate the piece too much, because I want it busy, but I want other things on there. I want to do some couching, maybe some flowers, and I've got I don't think I've shown yet with when I do my vintage haul things. I haven't shown I think it was in December. It might even been November. I've had them quite a while. I've bought. Let me just go and grab them now so I can just show you what I've got. I keep forgetting to show in my vintage haul thing. They've been kind of tucked away. I got these. I got it from eBay. Let me just move those out of the way. And it's a book of transfers this is from 1933, and that's 1935. So they're all kind of the 30s, and it's just a whole load of transfers. They're all dated. Look, 1933. Yeah, not been used. All beautiful, beautiful transfers. So what I thought I'd do was choose a transfer and put that on as well. And I could have kicked myself because I'd forgotten about it. Look at that. That's I think that's Cherry Blossom, which is what Vintage Blend Studios in Corinne they're doing at the moment on their botanical beauties. Couldn't remember what it's called. I was waffling now. Yeah, the botanical beauties. So that's the cherry blossom, and I thought I might do that. And I could have kicked myself because I wonder if I can find it quickly. I'm probably not going to be able to find it now, but there's I mean, look at this. This is linen. This is with all printed up already. There's pansies in here somewhere. I'm not going to be able to find them now because there's so many. There's absolutely loads and loads. But yeah, there was the pansies in here. I've already done pansies now, but look at that one. That'll be nice for Christmas. That's a mistletoe or holly. So that'll be nice. 1936. Getting a bit older. I wonder where that one is. But look at this one here. This one here. Now my son is getting married this year, and these kind of all like wedding-y type good look. Those good look. So I thought I might do a wedding sampler later on in the year, a little bit later on. Not too late because it'll need getting done. I'm okay saying that because I know that my son and his fiancée don't watch my channel, so they're not going to know about it. So I hope not anyway. I'm not going to tell them anything, but they don't watch. Where is the pansies? Where are the pansies, rather? I thought it was right at the beginning, but I don't know what that is. This here, it says Supplement to Modern Woman, November 1932. And it's obviously some kind of tapestry type thing that kind of wraps around, but I have no idea what that is. Don't know. Right, let's just have a quick look at, it was at the beginning, I don't know where, I've lost it, absolutely lost it. It was, anyway, there was a pansy one. going to be able to find it. Yeah, so Cherry Blossom, I might be able to do that one. That's nice as well. I'm sure I've seen this one finished before. That says good night, and then parrots, I think. Cockatiels, something like that. That hasn't got a date on, I don't think, but I presume it's somewhere in the 30s, 1930s. Little animals on that one. Is that like, I thought it might be, I suppose, spring. I was thinking Easter, but it's not Easter. Lots of little ones here. Oh, that's sweet. I like that. Little house and crinoline ladies as well. It'd be good to do a crinoline lady. Another little one. Lovely basket of flowers there. That's nice, because I think that's like, that looks quite spring-like, doesn't it? With the maybe snowdrops or bluebells, or they're snowdrops, they're bluebells. And maybe pansies, like that. A little spring basket. Have we got any daffodils? Not daffodils, I don't know. Right, I'm going to quickly flick through, and if I can't find it, I can't find it. I don't know where it's gone. Oh, what's that? Oh, they're tulips. That'd be nice to do, tulips. For springtime. That one there, I think that's a duck one. Was it? Oh no, it's not. It's a kingfisher. Look at that. It's quite a large one actually. Catching the fish, and then one sitting on the bulrushes. What does that say? Doesn't give a date on that one. Oh, I don't know where that's gone at all. What's that? It's nice though, isn't it? Oh, that one there is that one. They give the picture for that one. Delphiniums, blue as summer skies, poised on slender stem, vie with passing butterflies for airy grace. Well, pansies are not there. I don't know where they've gone. Never mind. So I am going to, anyway, so I'm going off, aren't I, digressing. Right, so I'm going to choose a transfer to pop on here as well. So that will be one thing that I do, as well as, this is going to be like a collage-y type thing. It's not going to, I don't know, it's not going to be a picture of anything as such. It's going to be a bit of everything, just what I feel like doing. So it might take me a little bit of time to do, because I will keep coming back to it in between other projects. But I'm looking forward to doing it. All right, so I've nearly finished this. So I'll show you what I'm going to do next. Because I'm only partially doing this, some of the side bits are a bit loose, so I've gone and started to just doing an invisible stitch around some of the loose bits on the edges. I don't know whether to quilt it or not, or just put kind of like a light interfacing on it. I haven't decided yet. Let me just finish this bit off. Like that. Okay, so that's my piece. And then I have got my seam ripper somewhere, and I just unpicked the, I don't want those on. I didn't do them very neatly anyway, but I knew that I wasn't going to keep them. So that's all going to go. Some of them I must have been a little bit tighter than others. Oh no, I've got these ones here. Nearly done. Right, have we got them all? Nope. Can't see where that one comes from. Just take that off there. Right, that's one there. Right, okay, so then all I'm going to do is pick out the papers, save them again. If we're careful getting them out. There we go. Look at that. Right. Okay, I'm just going to pop this out of the way just for the moment. Okay, so got that. As you can see, some things have come undone a little bit. So all I'm going to do there is just take my thread. It's the same yellow. I don't mind about stitches being seen through or anything, but I am going to do is just an invisible stitch. That's what I'm going to do. So there is a little bit of a tuck there I might need to do. So I could cut it off, that'll be easier. So I'm just going to go all the way round and just invisible stitch just to keep the edges down. That's just a quick tacking stitch. Here where we've got this, just need to fiddle around with it and tuck it under. Hopefully that will kind of do it. I know it's not brilliant, but like I said, I'm not a quilter and I'm just doing it the easiest way for me. Once it's it'll be stitched onto the piece, so there's you're not going to be able to see the back or anything like that. nearly done on this side. Just make sure that's all. Right, what have we got to do now? I think I've done that side. It's just this one here. That's all that's left. Right, so I've just got this. Ouch. I think that's it. Ow, just so through my finger. There, I think that's it. Okay, so sorry. I'm in shot. Right, let me just finish the thread off and then we'll see how that looks. There. Okay, so let's get my backing fabric. Right, there we go. So I think it went that way when I placed it. That's kind of how I want it. Kind of like that. So I don't know whether to just put a light piece of interfacing or whether to sew it straight onto that. I don't know. I don't even know where it's going yet. It could go. I don't know. Maybe over to this. I don't even know which orientation I'm going to have. Am I going to be up that way? Up that way? That's quite nice. I don't know. So that's all I've thought about for now is just this piece. So I think for now I'm going to contemplate what I'm going to do. Am I going to just lightly quilt that a little bit? I quite like the idea of quilting it a little bit, and then maybe even cutting the edges so they're kind of a little bit raw. Just take a little bit off, straighten that, take that off, and that, so that you can kind of see the quilting. I think I might actually. Let's go. Right, let me just go get some a little bit of, what have I got? Probably just a little bit. I've got that, which is quite nice. This is cotton. Shall we try that? I've not used that for a while. I haven't got much left, so I've been using it sparingly. I've been using a lot of felt, using some felt up, but I quite like the idea of this cotton wadding or interfacing. Let's do this, shall we? Right. Oops. Okay, let me take a little piece out. And I want a backing fabric. Do I want a backing? Yeah, I want a backing fabric just because when I cut it, you'll be able to see the backing. So bring all my fabrics back. That's quite nice. I like that. And I've just seen a darker red. Will that be big enough? Would that be big enough? Might be easy to do it this way. it's slightly too small, but if I do what I say I'm going to do and kind of trim round it, then it doesn't matter too much. So I'm going to use that. So I'm just going to chop the edges away. I will save these. I know you won't really see it because that's going to be the backing, but you'll just see kind of the edge. Right, I've made my decision, so that's what I'm going to do. So that's going to go on there. I just need to make sure that, which way was it? It was that way, wasn't it? That's going to be on there. Okay. Right, let's get some little applique pins. So where that is, it's where the edge is not quite right. Not quite right, I don't think. I know. Oh, I can't. Right, okay. Let's cut round the wadding. Excuse me. Oh dear. Oh, I can't talk. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. A tickle. Goodness me. I do apologise for my coughing and spluttering. Right, I'm going to trim around that and then I'll be able to see where my edges are, which is what I should have done in the first place. Righty-ho, that's better. And then I can pop that on. And I know where I'm going. That's much better. Just tie it all down. And that one's done. I don't think that one's done either. I think that's it. Okie dokie. So there we go. That's done. Right, needle. I'm going to use the same colour. And I am first of all going to go just tack like just a running stitch, but don't forget I'm going to go through. Oh, I've forgotten my knot. Oh dear. Start again. Oh no, because I'm not going to see it, so it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. I would like to not have a knot, so I'm going to shuffle in. There. I was starting in the middle. I don't know whether this is. I was starting in the middle because I didn't want it to like pucker up in the middle. If I started at the edge, that's why I'm doing this, but it's probably not right, but, well, I'm sure it's not right, but hey ho, right. So I'm going along the edges and I'm just going to go and do a running stitch. When I say the edges, I mean the seams. So this is just my, I don't know whether this, I don't know whether it'll pucker up anyway or whatever, but if I do this thing, I know it won't. Right. I can hear the fire's just been lit. I can hear it crackling away. It's not been too bad today. It's been quite nice. The sun has shown its face today. The birds have been out. And have I done that side? No. Yeah, it's been nice. But it's just starting to get a little bit chilly now. Now that the sun's going down a little bit, and it's getting that late afternoon feel. Right, so that's, I've kind of done the centre. You can see that, whoops. So I'm just going to go in, and then, I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm doing here now. I'm just going to go to the edge, work my way to the edges, I think. To take that one out because that one isn't needed. That one isn't needed. There. Then I'm just going to kind of pass inside the quilt bit. I haven't, because I've gone over the edge, haven't I? But I'm going to cut that off anyway. Oh, I've gone wrong, but it doesn't matter. When I trim it, you won't see it. But it will. Right. Where was it? I'm just thinking I'm going to cut through it, so I might do it properly. It may get cut through anyway, but can you tell that I am just making it up as I go along. Oops. But I'm not in any way professing to know anything about quilting at all. I'm just doing what I feel like doing. So I just need to go along inside and back over this way. And I think I've got it. I've lapped it. Can you see I've lapped over the fabric, but it doesn't matter. It's going to get cut anyway. So once it's down, I don't think it'll fray or anything. It's not as if it's a proper being used quilt or anything. But I like the texture that it's creating now. It's a little bit bumpy, and it does have that quilted texture, obviously, with the padding. I think I might quite fancy cancer stitching over the top, doing a few running stitches. Just to give it that texture. That's done. Where do I need to go now? Okay, I think because I've got a long way to pass over, I'm just going to knock that off. And then go see where I've not done. You can always look at your back. So I've done here, so I'm working my way around this way. So this bit needs doing. Okay, and along, I'm just catching the wadding inside. I just think when you can see stitches and whatnot, it kind of makes it look a little bit more vintagey and obviously handmade. That's it then. I think this is the last one. Let's take that out. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. So I'm just going to finish this off here. Okie dokie. So what I'm going to do now is, because I know that I want to cut it, I'm going to cut it now so that when I do my canthus stitch is not going to fray. So what I'm going to do is just take the edge off all the way around. It is going through stitches that I've stitched on, but I'm not too fussed. Okay, then what I want to do here is just go up there like that, and that way. There we go. So that's what I've done. Yeah, I like that. I really, really like that. So now I'm going to canthus stitch all over it. So, or just a running stitch all over it. If I can find my thread. Just put my pins away so I don't knock them over. So I'm going to go in a little bit, and then just do a running stitch all the way along, and this will show on both sides. It will also keep everything together where I've kind of cut over stitches. It's going to keep it all together. I'm just being careful here because the seams are coming undone. So just trying to go over the top of them. Once I get going, it'll be fine. In fact, I probably should have started in the middle. I don't know why I didn't start in the middle. That does not look right. I don't know what's happened there. Oh, it's not. It's just a frayed stitch on that one. Oh, I know what that is. that one off. Yep, I think I should have probably started in the middle like I did with the other stitches. Yeah, no, I'll carry on, and then I think I'm going to move into the middle though. Right. When I've finished, I'll just fray all the edges anyway. Right, I'm just going to finish this off here because I shouldn't really have started on the edge, I don't think. Try again and start in the middle. Then just move up a little bit and start on the next row. Like that. So I'm going to go all the way across. I'm not going to do it all now. It's just, you can see what I'm doing. So once that's done, I will find a place for it. Or maybe I'll just pin it to it. I might just pin it to it for now and then start on my next little section maybe. I don't know. I will see. I've not got any plans yet. It's kind of all loose at the moment, but it's kind of going to be, like I said, a collage-y type thing with little bits and pieces on it. So I hope you've enjoyed watching that, and I hope you'll join me again soon. So thank you so much and take care. Bye bye.